Namaste everyone. Today I'm going to do an exercise on Khan Academy. Name is function defined by integrals challenge. So let's start. The graph of function g is composed of three segments. Function g of x is defined by the integral expression g of x equals to the integral from -3 to x of g of t dt, and evaluate the following: g of 3 and g of 8, capital G of 8, capital G of 3. So first let's find this one, capital G of 3. If x is equal to 3, then this will become x of 3. Then this will be equal to from negative to 3 to 3. We want to find the area of g of t. Okay, so let's find it then. From -3 to 3. Is this area will first let's find this area, triangle's area. Its area is equal to its base is equal to 3 times its height equal to 6 times its times 1/2. So this will be equal to 3 times 6, it will be equal to 18. 18 times 1/2 is equal to 9. Its area is 9, but it's below the x-axis, so it will be -9. And let's find this area. This will be 6 times 3 is 18 times 1/2 is equal to again 9. Okay, so when we add these area, this is equal to 0. So now we find out that this whole thing is equal to 0. So capital G of 3 is just equal to 0. Is equal to 0. So this thing we find out that it is equal to 0. Let's find g of capital G of 8. When from -3 to 8 we want to find the area. Okay, so from -3 till 8 we can just bisect it in three parts. The first one is this triangle which we found out earlier, its area is -9, and this area it was just from -3 to 3. Okay, so this area also, but let's just till here this will be a triangle. Earlier it was also a triangle at 3, but we'd have to do calculation. So first of all is this rectangle, and this is another triangle. First let's find this triangle's area. It is equal to 4 times 8. 4 times 8 is equal to times 1/2 is equal to 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16. Okay, so its area is equal to 16, and let's find the rectangle's area. Rectangle's area is equal to its base is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 8 is equal to 32. So let's just add these areas. The areas will be equal to 32. 8 will be equal to 32 plus 15 minus 9. Answer 9. This is just equal to 39. Okay, so this answer is 39. And let's just check it once more. Okay, so from g of 3 it is equal to from integral from -3 to 3. Its area was two rectangles which were of the same area but of negatives of each other, so it will be equal to 0. Let's just check our next. Let f be the function given by capital F of x equals to the integral from 0 to x of t dt. Determine all x that make capital F of x equal to 8. Okay, so from 0 to what is equal to 8? Let's just think of just x. It is just equal to, we have to just do it from 0 to x. we have to make capital F of x equals to 8. So the integral from 0 to x of t dt has to be equal to 8. The integral from 0 to x of t dt has to be equal to 8. Determine all x that make f of x, capital F of x equals to 8. So first let's just graph this one is x, and if graph it, this is x, and we want to find from 0 to what will its area be equal to 8. Okay, so this is the graph as better like this, the graph of x, and we want to find when the area will be equal to 8. It cannot be when these are negative values because the area will be negative then. Okay, like this. So negative cannot be the answer. So we just want to find out when is it equal to 8. So first of all, the, we want to find out the integral from we want to find the integral from 0 to x of t dt of t dt is like this, and we want to find out the area when will the area be equal to 8. Okay, so let's say this is equal to t and this is t 0. Yes, let's say it is just variable called z. Now let's see. Okay, from 0 to 0, then the area will just be to itself. And let's just see when it is equal to 2 square root of. When it is 2 square root of 2, it is equal to 0.82. Now let's see. 4, z is equal to 4. What will the answer from x? And you want to find what t is equal to, and what is the area. When will the area be equal to 8? Okay, so it cannot be negative values, can also be negative values. Let's erase this one. Okay, so from negative 4 and negative 2 square root of 2 and 2 square root of 2 and 4 are the options. We are also given negative and positive options. When can be the area be equal to 8? Capital F of x equals to. We can also find it by y equals to t. Okay, let's just capital F of x equals to the integral capital F of x equals to the integral from 0 to x of t dt. Okay, so let's just try it 4 when this will be equal to 4. So let's just say that the integral from 0 to 4 d dt is equal to 8. And if we find this, determine all x that make f of x equals to 8. Using this graph, it cannot be negative values, but let's say we take at 4. Let's say we take at 4, and at 4, what is the value of that? It is just equal to 4. Okay, so this will equal to 4, and we want to find the area of this triangle. This triangle's height is equal to 4 times base is equal to 4 times 1/2, and we cancel it, it will be 4 times 2 is equal to 8. And if we try at -4, at -4 its area will be the reverse, or -8. Only answer one. Almost there. Please choose the correct number of answers. Next, the rest to next. Okay, so let f be the function given by capital F of x equals to the integral from -2 to x of absolute value of t plus 2 dt. Evaluate capital F of 6 minus capital F of 0. Okay, so we want to find capital F of x equals to the integral from -2 to x. X in this case can be 6 or 0, and we want to find out what capital F of 6 minus capital F of 0 is equal to. So let's graph this. Okay, this one our equation is equal to the absolute value of t, and equals to value of t, and we want to find out plus 2. After plus, what is the answer? And graph it. It doesn't graph anything, so it does not take values like this. Okay, so I do not see any more absolute value sign over here. So let's just exit and let's try to graph it on our own. Its graph will be like the absolute value of t. We want to find out the absolute value of t, and plus, let's say that it is equal to x, so it will be this, and we want to find out from, it will just be like this. At, let's say this is equal to 2, and it will just be like this. It will always be positive, and we want to find out what capital F of 6 equals to and what capital F of 0 equals to. Okay, so from -2 to 6, from -2 At -2 its value is equal to 4. Y's value is equal to 4 because as we can see at -2 absolute value of that is equal to just 2. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, so it will just be equal to 4. Okay, so from -2 to 6, from -2 to 6 we want to find the area. So let's say that this is equal to -2. At -2 this area will be just like a trapezium and we can bisect it into a triangle and a rectangle or square. Okay, so we can find it like this. The triangle's area will be equal to the half of the square's area, and the square's area is equal to 2 times 2 is equal to 4, and so this will be equal to 2. The area of this is equal to 2. So when we add these both, this will be equal to 6 plus, and we want to find it till 6. This is like this, and we want to find this area. So till here it will be a rectangle. We want to find the rectangle and also this triangle's area and want to sum it. Okay, so first let's find the rectangle's area. The rectangle's area will be equal to from 0 to 6 and height 2, and height 2 is 6 times 2 is equal to 12. 12 and the triangle's area will be equal to 6. Its base is equal to 6 times its height is equal to 6 times 1 half. So 6 times 6 times 1 half is just equal to 18. Okay, so 18 plus 12. 18 plus 12 is just equal to 30. 30 plus 6 is 6. This whole area is equal to 36. F of 6 is equal to 36. So this will be equal to 36 minus what is equal to what? We want to find out capital F of 0. Capital F of 0. So this will just be equal to from -2 to 0. From -2 to 0, this area we found out is equal to just 6. Negative 36 minus 6 is equal to just 30. Correct, so let's next. Okay, the graph of function f shown below is composed of two segments and two quarter circles, one of radius 4 and second of radius 3. Let f be the function given by capital F of x equals to the integral from -3 to x of f of t dt. Rearrange the values from smallest to largest. Okay, we just want to rearrange and see which one is bigger and which one is smaller. Okay, capital F of 7, capital F of -5, capital F of 1, capital F of 5, capital -7. Okay, so let's just see at -3. -3 is not given, so let's just see. We want to start at -3. -3 composed of two segments and two quarter circles. Let f be the function given by capital F of x equals to the integral from -3 to x from -3 to 7. Let's first see this value, negative f of 7. -3 to 7 from here till here. What is the area going to be equal to? Well, this will be equal to a quarter circle and its radius is just equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this one will be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just have till 3. This quarter circle will be at 3, so this area will be bigger than this one. But till here we come, then this will be another square or rectangle, whatever. Then this will be bigger than it. Okay, so this will be the smaller one. And we want to find out from -3 to -5. From -3 to -5. Okay, also this value is going to be negative and this value is going to be positive. Okay, so like this, and we want to find out from f of -5. Okay, from -3 to -5. Okay, so this one is going to be equal to positive. Okay, 1 second, let's just like this. I just reset it. Okay, so this one, so the last one, and we just have to find out what the values are equal to according to it. Okay, so f of 7 equals to, we want to find it, and what is f of negative 5 equal to, what is f of 1 equal to, what is f of 5 equal to, what is f of negative 7 equal to. We have to find these all. Okay, so first let's find f of 7. Okay, so first let's find the easy one. The easy one is f of negative 5. From negative 3 to negative 5, what is going to be the area? It will just be the negative of f of 5. Okay, so let's just find it. We want to find it from negative 3 to negative 5. So this will be negative of a negative area. So this will be a positive area. So this will just be equal to this triangle's area will just be equal to 2. Its base is equal to 2 times its height is equal to 4 times 1/2 is just its area is just equal to 4. Its area is equal to 4. And also we want to find out from negative 3 to let's say till 1. Okay, we want to find this quarter circle's area. Its area is its radius is equal to 4, so its area will be equal to pi r squared, which will be equal to r is equal to 4. 4 squared is 16 pi, so this will be equal to 16 pi. And we want to find out what f of 5 is equal to. Till f of 5, what is going to be area? But first let's find what f of negative 7 is equal to, because it is also easy. So from negative 3 to 7, let's just find it then. From negative 3 to negative 7, this is going to be a positive area, but let's just add these all. Okay, so from negative 3 to negative 5, its area is going to be equal to, as we found out earlier, it was just equal to 4, and this positive area is just going to be equal to base is equal to 2 and height is equal to 4. So this will just be equal to negative 4. Area is equal to negative 4. Not this. F of negative 7 is equal to negative 4. And also we want to find out what f5 is equal to. Okay, so from negative 3 to 5, what is going to be equal to the area? From negative 3 to 1, we have found out earlier was 16 pi, and from 1 to 4, found out was equal to, its radius is equal to 3, so 3 squared 9 pi. This is going to be 9 pi, and this is going to be not positive 16 pi, this is going to be negative 16 pi. Okay, so this is going to be equal to 4 pi, so 9 pi minus 16 pi, which is going to be equal to minus 9 pi minus 16 pi, so this is going to be equal to negative 7 pi. So negative 7 pi, and we just add the rectangle's area. So this is going to be equal to, its base is equal to 1 2 3. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. So this area f of 5's area is just equal to, okay, is it still okay, negative 3 1 2 3 4. Let's just see up there, one of radius 4 and a second of radius 3. Okay, first let's just find f of 7, the total area, and then we'll subtract. Okay, so from negative 3 to 7, We came till here and we found out it was equal to negative 7 pi, and we want to add plus 9 to it. Okay, so negative 7 pi plus 9 to it. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. And we also want to find out what f of 5 is equal to. F of 5 is equal to negative 7 pi plus till here it can also be a circle, but they are saying that it is still only 3. Its radius is just equal to 3. We cannot say it. Okay, so negative 7 pi plus 9, and the second one's area is equal to negative 7 pi plus plus 1 times 3 plus 3. Okay, so let's just see which one is bigger. Calculator. What is negative? What is negative 7 pi? Zero minus 7 pi. 7 pi plus 9. What is it equal to? It is equal to negative 12.99. This is equal to negative 12.99. And let's see what f of negative 5 we already found out is equal to 4. Okay, so what is negative 7 pi? 7 times pi is equal to 21.99, and we added 9 to it. Answer plus 9 equals to 30. But this was negative, so this will be the reverse of that. So let's just do the next one. And what is negative 16 pi? 0 minus 16 pi. It is equal to negative 50, around negative 50. So this is equal to negative 50.26. And what is negative 7 pi plus 3? Negative 7 pi plus 3. It is equal to negative 18.99. 18.99. And this we already found out is equal to negative 4. So what is the smallest of them all? The smallest is negative 18.99, which is f of 5. Let's just get this negative f of 5 over there. So let's just cut it. But the smallest one was this one, f of 1. Then f of 5 comes in. Then we get this negative 12.99, f of 7. Okay, right over here. And then we get this one, f of negative 7. Then we get f of negative 5, which is the largest of them all. What is, let's just see. Okay, so f of 1 was the smallest. F of 1 was the smallest, so our first was correct. And then f of 5 was also correct. Then comes f of 7. No, f of negative 7, then f of 7. This, like this. Now this was. Okay, so this was the function defined by integrals challenge exercise. So bye everyone.